Kyoutarou is a typical loner with an emo hairstyle going through puberty. He feels like killing his classmates, especially Anna Yamada, the prettiest girl in class. Life turns into flowers for him when he starts falling for her. Eventually, he realizes his feelings and goes on a mission to clap the girl out of his reach. However, before any of this, Kyoutarou is your typical quiet kid troubled by the thoughts of killing all his classmates, specifically Anna Yamada. He even carries a box cutter with him since it's more fun to ice-guy his classmates this way. He wonders how beautiful her corpse will look and how he will have it all to himself so he can fulfill all his quiet guy fetishes. He heads to the library so he can enjoy some peace, and Anna is already there feasting on snacks. They find themselves alone in the library where he notices that she is humming like a monkey. He sees her making a poster and notices that she requires a box cutter. He foolishly offers her his box cutter and she puts it back in her pencil case. He finds the box cutter on his table the next day and gets shocked that she knows where he sits. He feels that the box cutter is still warm and thinks that she carried it all the way to school. He looks at her while giving his presentation and notices that she is crying. The whole class looks in her direction to see a helicopter in the sky, and she tries to hide her face so no one notices. He feels like helping her and cuts the poster to distract everyone as he is a knight in shining armor. He overhears his classmates talking shit about Anna and Kanzaki, saying that he likes chubby girls like Hara. He goes to the library and Anna is also there. Hara enters shortly after and so does Kanzaki. They realize that Kanzaki called Hara to the library so he can ask her out, and Kyoutarou accidentally drops a book. Anna covers up for him by saying that it's a cat and he is forced to make cat sounds. She also comes to where he is hiding and they make cat sounds so they don't find Kyoutarou. This upsets Kyoutarou and he wonders why he continuously helps her. He sees Anna in a shop desperately seeking attention as the model in the magazines, but no one notices her and she goes back after suffering a critical hit to her ego. Kyoutarou finds it quite embarrassing on her behalf and buys the magazine to make it up to her. He checks out the magazine with very deep concentration and throws it in the trash afterward. The next day, he is very tired and it turns out he didn't sleep the whole night because he was reading the magazine for his pleasure. He sees an upperclassman named Haruya trying to flirt with Anna and asking for her number. She doesn't agree at first, but his forceful behavior causes her to give in to his insistence. Kyoutarou sees all this and sends his bike flying into the lake to distract him as he does not want anyone to clap his crush. Anna logically assumes that he did it to help and chuckles when he tries to make excuses. Anna brings a snack to school that requires it to be mixed with water. She goes to get the water but spills it since she doesn't seem to know what walking slowly means. This happens several times and Kyoutarou gets annoyed as she is spilling water in his sanctuary. Kyoutarou decides to help her and runs to get a glass, but she is already done when he comes back with the glass. She hands him the trash and runs away to the class. This annoys him even more and he wants to kill her as soon as possible. One day, it gets very hot and Anna begins to sweat a lot. Kyoutarou overhears his classmate, Adachi, talking about how her must be visible so he will walk by Anna to look at her. Kyoutarou does not want that, so he drops his box cutter in front of Adachi and acts like a creep. His efforts pay off as Anna and her friends leave the class before Adachi can do anything. Kyoutarou wonders why Anna eats alone in the library without her best friend Chihiro, who seems more like her boyfriend. In the library, Anna borrows Kyouutarou's fan and tells him that it smells nice. She tells him to smell it and he closes in to do it. He notices that she is wearing a swimsuit instead of and wonders why she is wearing it. Anna gets a call and hides under the table. She asks Kyoutarou to sit in her place and Chihiro emerges. Meanwhile, Kyoutarou feels Anna's warmth from under the table and gets Chihiro sits down and starts talking about how nice Anna is. She explains that Anna has a weird habit of eating away from her because she is allergic to snacks. Anna pops out all happy due to the compliments and she leaves with Chihiro. The class prepares a haunted house for culture festival and Kyoutarou and Haru make the poster for it. He notices Haru's and can't take his eyes off them. Anna jumps out from the side, which scares Kyoutarou a lot and he gets nightmares about it for the rest of his life. Haru steps out for a bit and Anna notices her name on a tombstone. Adachi grabs him by the collar to act cool in front of Anna and Kyoutarou admits to the crime even though Haru was the one who wrote it. However, Hara confesses that she has been using everyone's names, including Anna. Anna understands that Kyoutarou accepted all the blame in order to protect Haru. Kyoutarou sees Haruya go towards Anna again but can't overhear what they are talking about because two girls come in between. He goes inside a room to get in front of them, but Anna also comes inside. He and Anna are alone in the room with the display of the town map from 80 years ago. They find out that they live only 1 mile apart, and Anna takes a selfie with Kyoutarou on his phone because she misunderstood when he said that he wanted to take a picture. Nonetheless, he loves it and decides to keep it. Kyoutarou gets the idea to create a dark fantasy manga and starts drawing the characters. Later, he gets a headache and goes to the infirmary where he discovers Anna, who is suffering from stomach ache. He thinks that he should kill her but wonders how pretty she will look as a corpse. She also offers some of her medicine to him before leaving, and he notices that she left her shirt behind. He tries his best to control his intrusive thoughts and to not smell it, but the nurse throws it on him. She asks him to return it to her, and he lets his desire take over as he uses his sniffing techniques on the shirt. Adachi tells Kyoutarou to hand over a note to Anna, and he assumes that it must be something dirty. Kyoutarou instead gives the sketch of his manga heroine, which looks exactly like Anna. He reads the note and learns that Adachi was simply asking for her number. The same boys try to pull off a stunt meant to reveal the girl's preferred position of but the girls outdo them with a better stunt. In the library, Anna looks for her snacks and Kyoutarou realizes that Anna likes the girl on top position. Kyoutarou falls to the ground and gets an erection again. Kyoutarou wonders why he cannot bring himself to kill her, and when Anna gets injured in basketball, he follows her because he gets worried for her. He overhears her talking with her mom and recalls her mentioning that she has a photo shoot tomorrow. She starts to cry because she can no longer do the photo shoot, and this makes Kyoutarou cry too. One of her accessories falls to the ground and he sees that she keeps his drawing safe. He finally realizes that he likes her, and thankfully the story can progress now. He notices that she has a runny nose and has run out of tissues. He places the tissue on her seat in the library but thinks that she will find it weird. He places tissues on all the seats so she doesn't feel weird but gets disappointed when she uses them to clean snack crumbs. However, at the same time, he gets relieved after seeing happiness on her cheerful face. Kyoutarou makes himself believe that love is an illness that affects the mind and he is too cool to fall for someone. He notices Kyoutarou sneaking the milk into her bag and assumes that it must be for the cats or something. However, he learns the truth soon enough when Anna brings a snack to the library which needs to be mixed with milk. She tries to create the snack in the milk box, but he stops her and suggests that she should use a bowl. They head to the chemistry lab where they successfully make the snack but are spotted by a teacher, and the snack spills all over Anna. They are both punished by the teacher, and later, Kyoutarou realizes that Kanaya wants to apologize to Anna. Kanaya comes to the library and Kyoutarou understands that she must be wanting some alone time with Anna, so he leaves the library after rejecting Anna's offer to take a picture together. Kanaya then apologizes to Anna, but it turns out Anna doesn't even know that Kanoya hit her. Finally, Serena, who is hiding outside, thanks Kyoutarou for helping Kanoya, but the wannabe murderer needs no gratitude. Kyoutarou accidentally meets Anna while going home and she asks him to give her a ride. No way will he miss the chance to have her sit on his bike, so he agrees. She takes out a Papico and Kyoutarou think that she is giving him one but soon realizes that it is Anna, the snack devourer that he is dealing with, when she hands him the lid. They have a normal conversation for the first time and Kyoutarou can't bring himself to calm down. He sees the police station and starts to overthink about how they might get caught, which will lead to Anna's modeling career ending. She gives him a bottle of Papico at the end in return for dropping her off, and Kyoutarou deliberately offers her his lid, which makes her laugh. The teacher informs the whole class that someone threw snacks in the library bin and snacking during school time is not allowed. He asks Anna if she has any clue and she says that it wasn't her because she keeps the trash instead of throwing it in the bin, unintentionally sabotaging herself. The teacher tells her to come to his office later, but he was busy, so she gets a 1-week extension. One day, Kyoutarou is out with his older sister, and Anna also enters the same restaurant with her friends. They attempt to spy on each other and Anna discovers that the girl he is with is his sister and that he is not a traitor. But Kyoutarou cannot hear details when the girls discuss how often Anna is flirted with, since Anna shakes her snacks loudly. He goes to the counter and Anna also follows him. She tells him that she is jealous because she is an only child. Kyoutarou realizes that Anna came to the counter just to talk with him and he decides to buy her the ice cream she prefers. He fails to hand her the ice cream when she says he is mimicking her order. The time comes for Anna to go to the teacher and she brings Kyoutarou along. Kyoutarou steps up to save his mommy and reminds them that there is no proof that it was her, which angers the teacher, but he forgets to scold Anna after seeing Kyoutarou socializing with other people. Anna thanks him for helping and says they should talk like friends, which makes his heart skip a beat. The class gets to go on an on-site job experience and the teacher tells them to make groups of 6. Kyoutarou and all the pervert boys wish to be part of Anna's group. Kyoutarou joins Anna's group by sending Kanzaki to Haru's group since Kanzaki is her boyfriend. Anna notices the good deed done by Kyoutarou and compliments him for it, but little does she know that he is her #1 fan. Anna and Haru talk about dating in the library, and it turns out that Anna has never had a boyfriend. They take a picture together and notice Kyoutarou's creepy face staring through the books. Anna tells him that they both spend most of their time in the library, but Kyoutarou clarifies that this was his holy place first. Haru gets jealous of the amount of time that Anna spends with Kyoutarou. One day, it starts to rain and Anna does not have an umbrella, so she takes Kyoutarou's raincoat to go buy an umbrella. Kyoutarou realizes she left her bag behind, which has her wallet inside, and runs to her. He gets drenched in the process and realizes that she had an umbrella the whole time. Anna says it is damaged, but while he is waiting for her back at the school, he discovers that it is actually functional. He wonders why she lied and assumes that she just wanted to go buy some snacks. Anna asks him if he likes or dislikes a snack, and he says that he doesn't care. As he leaves, Anna loudly shouts out she's in love, and Kyoutarou hastily clarifies to those around them that she is talking about chocolate. A few days later, the group goes to a manga publishing company as part of their on-site job experience. Kyoutarou does not want Anna to see his otaku side and tries to keep his cool around things. She notices him trying to hide his excitement and encourages him to have fun just like how his mommy does it. They go inside an elevator, and Anna and Kyoutarou stand very close to each other because the elevator is small. He fights hard not to get climax and tries to look anywhere else but her. He can't control his eyes and looks at her in disbelief to find her equally breathless. Anna then attempts to bring up his otaku side later and offers to let him borrow some of her romantic manga. Chihiro laughs at the idea of him reading romantic manga because he looks like the furthest thing from romance. Kyoutarou ends up getting angry and convinces himself that they're only making fun of him, which makes sense because it's Kyoutarou they are talking about. Kyoutarou goes to the bathroom and Anna waits for him but does not inform the other members. They realize that they are late and start running towards the train, but they fail to catch it. Kyoutarou gets happy that he and Anna will have some alone time now, but Anna starts crying. He feels like they are getting side-eyed by every passing person, so he gets some milk tea so she stops crying. The milk tea somehow works and he apologizes for not announcing it to everyone. She imagines what that would look like and starts laughing but gets shocked by how far he is sitting. They get on the next train and Anna grabs his bag so they do not get split up again. She hugs his bag out of excitement while talking about how Haru and Kanzaki are dating. He continues to answer her but can hardly focus on what she is saying because he is solely focused on getting clapped. They get back together with the rest of the group and Chihiro apologizes to them for not noticing. He tells the whole story to his sister, but she has already heard it from him once. She says that he looks like he has been enjoying school recently and he wonders if it is because he likes Anna. He sees her standing at the school gate and assumes that she must be waiting for someone. He tries to go past her but she grabs his bike. She gives him the manga and says that she has to go early so she can't come to the library today. She gets very excited while telling him about how good the manga is and accidentally spoils everything. She starts walking with him and he points out that she was waiting for someone at the gate. She goes back to the gate but everyone knows that she was waiting for the short king. She passes by the library out of nowhere and notices that he is not reading the manga. He says that he likes reading manga alone in his room, but she tells him to read it right now. They accidentally bump into each other and get awkward afterward. She is about to leave when he asks her if she will come tomorrow. She gets happy and says that she will come to the library for sure tomorrow. He reads the manga on the staircase and Adachi comes by. He talks about how he likes Anna and only noticed it because he could not clap to her anymore. Adachi compliments her body, which bothers Kyoutarou a lot. He sees Anna and notices that she does have a really nice body. He sees Anna in the library looking at the no snacks allowed poster, and they go to the librarian to ask why they put up something so obvious. Anna freezes up when the librarian shows them a candy wrapper she found on the ground. Anna continues to snack in the library and Kyoutarou notices the librarian coming from behind. The knight in shining armor grabs her hand so the librarian doesn't see the snack. He saves the day, but things get awkward between them and she tells him to leave. He assumes that she won't be coming to the library now because she can't snack there. He arrives the next day and sees her sitting in the same spot. She says that she came to do her homework and has cut down on the snacks, but obviously both things were a lie. Kyoutarou finds out that Anna is coming on a television show. In school, Kyoutarou and Anna run in a class marathon where Kyoutarou tries hard to stay ahead of Anna so that his manly spirit doesn't take a hit. He sees Anna take off her cardigan during the run and like a true simp he slows down to let her catch up with him. She realizes she has put her shirt on the wrong side and starts to fix it. Kyoutarou blood pressure shoots up and he slows down even more. Anna slows down when she sees him struggling and running like a tomato. When their run finishes, she asks him to help her stand up so that their hands touch. They accidentally switch their cardigans and Kyoutarou notices it in the class. They switch back their cardigans in the infirmary where Anna also sniffs it like a true creep before handing it back. They measure each other's heights on Anna's suggestion and Anna gets close to him as she measures his height. Staying true to his status as the short king, he stands on a chair to check her height. She also accidentally steps on the weight scale and argues with him that he saw her weight. The next day, everybody discusses that Anna will be in a movie, but Kyoutarou notices that she doesn't look happy. The class seats change and Kyoutarou ends with Haru with Anna and Adachi in front of him. The short king struggles to see the board due to Anna's height and Haru shares her notes with him to help him. This makes Anna jealous, but when she later comments on Haru, Kyoutarou tells her that he only sees Anna, which she highly misinterprets. Haru talks with the teacher and he switches Kyoutarou and Anna's seats. Later, Anna tells him about her movie role in excitement. He realizes that it's not a big role and she asks him to practice lines with her, which involves calling him a creep. They shift to a storeroom for some privacy, and Anna tells him that the movie will come out in 2 years after their graduation. Kyoutarou tells her he will go see the movie if he can, and this makes Anna really happy. She stops rehearsing, saying she cannot call him a creep anymore, much to his sadness. He later watches her television show and realizes that she doesn't get much screen time, which relieves him. However, Anna doesn't seem to mind it and seems happy about her show the next day. Anna tells Chihiro that she does her homework with Kyoutarou during lunch break in the library, and Chihiro also joins them. She tells Kyoutarou that Anna keeps talking about him, much to everyone's shock. She also comments that Kyoutarou seems to be smiling and talking a lot in Anna's company, and Kyoutarou tries to defend himself. Parent-teacher conference arrives and Kyoutarou notices Anna seated with his own mother. Fully performing her role as the perfect wingman, she asks Anna to take care of Kyoutarou. She also informs her that Kyoutarou seems to be having a lot of fun in school these days, which really excites Anna. After the conference ends, Kyouitarou's mother discusses Anna with him, saying that she met a very pretty girl, but forgot to ask her name. He immediately calls her name, staying true to his status as a simp, and Anna, walking behind them, stops in shock. She then rushes away, leaving Kyoutarou nervous. The next day, Anna keeps getting close to him in the library. When the Romeo whispers in her ear to hide the candy, she becomes very embarrassed and jumps away from him. Later, Kyoutarou cycles home in heavy rain and meets Anna on the way. She offers to sit on his bicycle so that they can share her umbrella. As much as he gets thirsty over this idea, he rejects her idea since they both have to go their separate ways. When he reaches home, he realizes Anna left her stuff with him. He looks inside and finds tampons inside. He rushes back to the station and hands over her stuff to her. She explains that the tampons were for her mother. Later, he dreams that a giant Anna is chasing after him, which is very ironic at this point. He wakes up to find he has a cold, so he takes a day off from school. Anna brings him some ice cream as if that's the perfect remedy for a person with a cold. Kyoutarou invites her in for tea and starts to get nervous about being alone with her. He heads inside to change his clothes but passes out from his cold. Anna finds him and helps him to his bed. She starts to put on a shirt on him and he gets close to her in delirious fever. She takes the opportunity like a desperate maiden and hugs him. Kyoutarou wakes up later and doesn't remember if he dreamt it all or not. Just then, Kana gives him a note from Anna telling him to get well soon. His fever goes down later, and his mother also tells him that she came across Anna, who seemed really worried for him. He goes to school and meets Anna on the way, who also seems to have a cold. He tells her that his days with cold seemed like a dream, and she urges him to tell him what kind of dream, since she can interpret dreams. 5 points to Anna for being so smooth. They both part ways, and Kyoutarou still doesn't seem to realize that Anna caught a cold from him. One day, Anna tries to get Kyouitarou's number, but he doesn't get the hint. One of Anna's friends says that she wants a boyfriend before Christmas and suggests that the best way would be to exchange numbers with every guy in the class. Anna loves the idea and goes up to Kyoutarou, but her friend interrupts her. She says that Anna should handle the higher-leveled monsters and leave the slimes to her. She gets Kyouitarou's number and Anna fails her mission again. Anna gives Kyoutarou a look full of bloodlust and he gets confused. She talks about other guys to make him jealous, and her friend tells her to go get another guy's number. Kyoutarou finally realizes that she was asking for his number before and lets out a loud scream. Anna gets happy and thinks that he doesn't want her to ask for another guy's number, so she backs off. He reads the manga and starts gaining hope that Anna might like him just like the heroine in the manga, but pulls himself back together. The next day, he arrives at the school and sees Haruya trying to rizz up Anna again. He invites Anna to come over and play games, but Chihiro defends her, so he tells Chihiro to come over too. This destroys all her defenses as she thinks that the Rizzler is interested in her. Anna tries to make her understand that he is only using her to get to Anna, but she fails to say it. They meet in the library and one of Haruya's friends comes in. She says that Anna must have a boyfriend and Anna insists that she doesn't have one. The girl continues to say that she is hiding one due to her TV career, so Anna shouts that she doesn't have one and looks at Kyoutarou before saying it again. The girl realizes that Anna likes Kyoutarou and leaves. They notice the girl coming back with Haruya and Anna gets close to Kyoutarou, so they leave after seeing them. Her plan works, but things get awkward between her and Kyoutarou. He comes back to the class and sees Moko telling Chihiro that Haruya is just using her to get to Anna, and that Anna doesn't want her to go. Later, Chihiro makes up with Anna and Kyoutarou watches them from the side. He notices Haruya looking at him and wonders if he thinks that he and Anna are dating. He thinks that Anna might just be using him since the start so she can get rid of Haruya, and this bothers him so much that he ignores her for 2 days. Anna asks him if he is mad at her and she starts crying. He realizes that Anna is not the type of person to use someone and tells her that he isn't mad at her or anything. She gets happy and hugs him but backs off. She says that Kyoutarou doesn't like getting close to people and he says that he never said he hated it. She doesn't know that he loves getting close to her though. He successfully smoothens things and she hugs him again. They walk back home together and she tells him that she will give him the next volume of the manga on Monday. Monday arrives and she says that she forgot to bring it and will give it to him tomorrow, however Christmas holidays start tomorrow. She suggests that they can just meet out somewhere cause that's what she was aiming for from the start. She asks for his number and they end up texting the whole night. Both Kyoutarou and Anna arrive at their meeting place early and he notices that she is all dressed up while he looks like a stalker. She tells him that she wants to go to a new pancake place and takes him with her. He feels like they are on a date and gets embarrassed when he realizes that he cannot afford anything except coffee, which makes him unable to look in her eyes. She asks him to take pictures of her and she sends those pictures to him instead of uploading them. Kyoutarou gets happy that he has more clap material now, but she tells him to focus on her. She brings him along on her shopping session and he gets flustered after imagining her changing clothes behind the curtains. Kana, Kyouitarou's sister, also appears and Anna realizes that he doesn't want Kana to see them. She pulls him into the changing room and makes him promise that he will introduce her to his sister one day. Kyouitarou's eyes get a treat when he sees her unzipped dress. Kyoutarou notices that she is worried that he might not be enjoying spending time with her, and he talks about himself for the first time. He tells her that he enjoyed spending time with her. This makes her very happy and she puts a scarf on him. They don't miss the chance and hold hands on the train so they don't get separated. They miss the chance to let go and hold each other's hands all the way back home. He wonders if Anna has realized that he likes her or not. Kyoutarou goes to Akita with his family 4 days before New Year's. He goes outside to take a picture for Anna but accidentally falls down like a champ and breaks his arm. His mom teases him that it's the first time he did something naughty. He later sends a selfie to Anna and gets a video call from her when he is about to go to sleep. He hesitates to pick up as Kana is also sleeping in the same room. He picks up and immediately wins the lottery when he sees Anna in glasses and pajamas. He tells her about his arm, however, Kana ambushes their talk and he shuts down the call. He tells Kana that he was just talking to a friend and she doesn't push him further, probably because she knows a creep like him can't get a girl. When she goes back to sleep, Anna calls him again and he steps out to talk to her. He takes a photo of the night view and sends it to her, which makes her really happy. They talk for a while and then he goes to sleep. Later he buys a dog keychain to gift Anna. On the way back to Tokyo, Kana teases him that he shouldn't play out of his league addressing his relationship with Anna. When she realizes that it was also Anna who had visited him when he was sick, she teases him some more and asks him to introduce them to her. When he gets back, he meets up with Anna and they go to the park where Anna shows him tricks with her dog. He hesitates to give her the gift he bought from Akita. Anna asks him to give her dog a command and he tells it to spin around and sit down. Anna herself follows the command, being the queen of smooth flirt at this point. He tells the dog to give him his paw, but Anna grabs his hand instead and sits down beside him. He gives her scarf back to her and she confesses that she wanted him to have it instead. He gives her the dog keychain, which makes her really excited and she jumps around like a dog in happiness. On the way back, she arranges to meet up with him for New Year's night. Kyoutarou accidentally meets Haruya, Moko, and the third wheel. Haruya tries to ask him about Anna and Moko pretends not to know him. Haruya peeks at his phone and notices that Anna has messaged him. He tells the third wheel to get him some coffee and Moko also slides away. He pressures Kyoutarou to give him her number and says that he won't tell anyone that he got it from him. Kyoutarou bluntly says no and Moko arrives to take him away. She teases him into accepting that he likes Anna and goes home. Kyoutarou calls Anna just to hear her voice and wishes her a happy new year. He decides that he will confess to her very soon. Kyoutarou plans to meet up with Anna at the shrine after spending some time with his family, but his family encounters her because she came early. Anna notices them and rushes to greet them. She ends up joining them to the shrine and sees that Kyoutarou can't join his hands together to pray. Anna pulls out her trump card and joins her hand with his to help him, which freaks him out. They pretend to split up and Kyoutarou tries to get away from his family so he can go back to meet her. Kana tags along and seems to be more excited than him. They see Anna, the snack devourer, at her best, and Kana invites her to their house. Kana realizes that Anna is all dressed up and was waiting to meet Kyoutarou, which makes her bash her head on the pole. Kyoutarou tries to hide Anna's dog strap so Kana does not notice, but gets misunderstood by Kana. She brings out soup for Anna and gets shocked by her cuteness. Kana brings out the sacred yearbooks and shows Anna childhood pictures of Kyoutarou. Kana gets up to leave so things can get spicy between Kyoutarou and Anna. Kyoutarou notices that Kana left behind her dog strap. She thanks Anna for being his friend and Anna asks if she can call her sis. Kana agrees in return for calling her Anna-chan. Anna notices him holding the same dog strap and assumes that they have matching straps. Kyoutarou takes the yearbook back to his room and Anna follows him. She takes it from his hands and looks through it again. He sits down and she gets close to him to ask who the two people in the pictures are. He reveals that they were his friends, but they went to attend private schools. She sees the murder book, which talks about how a murderer's mind works, and asks him to read her mind too. She lays down and notices the magazine under the pillow. Kyouitarou's ultra instinct kicks in and he puts his hand on the magazine before she can pick it up. He realizes that they are in a very wrong position and they both get flustered. She ruins the perfect chance to heat things up and pushes him back gently before getting up. She takes pictures of his yearbook and runs away. She tells him that he can look at her yearbook the next time, and he wonders if she just invited him to her house. Flashbacks show that Kyoutarou got separated from his friends due to bad grades. He meets Anna in the school the next day and finally talks about how he has been enjoying coming to school because of her. She tells him that he is enjoying school because of his own actions and hugs him. Kyoutarou jumps at the chance and hugs her back. Sometimes it feels like the gender roles have been reversed, but a high-definition shot of Anna's face fixes everything. Moko spots them both being awkward and assumes that they might have done something naughty together. Will this story have a happy ending, or will they both continue to not get any hints? Comment your thoughts below and subscribe to the channel for more content.